I'm in Detroit, and I can't breathe. The air is being sucked out of my city. The poor don't have water, and everything new means no us. I can't breathe. There is a smoking gun down my throat with promises of a post-racial America. I can't swallow the chamber. It is stuck in 1967, and it keeps reloading after it pierces the bodies of our unarmed babies. I can't breathe. Cause I'm being rushed on a sidewalk in the middle of a peaceful protest by a militarized police force in Missouri. They are yelling, I got one, I got one. I am half running distraught, searching for Talib's hand. Rosa is a few steps behind. The air is thick and ugly and dense, and I can't breathe. I'm being forced to lie face down on the cement in Ferguson with AR-15s pointed at my back. A long brown teenage boy is shaking in Rosa's lap. A young thick girl stands up anyway. I pull her back down and ask her to please wait. In Atlanta, a beautiful young activist tells me she's arrested at 6 p.m. and driven around by officers till 2 a.m. before finally being booked with no explanation. We know who you are, they say, hoping to replace her breath with fear. And now she doesn't know how to tell her story of being kidnapped. She can't breathe. Who can push out fresh air in this country anymore? The rich, the corporation, we should all be choking to death from Fox News, processed food, and white supremacy. My 19-year-old calls me after hearing I am Ferguson to ask me to please go home. And he hasn't lived with me in years. So I'm trying to figure out this geographic location of this place, home. The place we should feel the safest. And I wonder where all this rage has been because you acknowledge race. You're called the racist. Mississippi, goddamn, Missouri feel hot as you. On Canfield, this young man smiles his gold at me. Beautiful and bright and bravado. You from Detroit? You a poet? I saw you on the news. This is the place where Mike Brown's blood turned to roses. The stem legs of our boys, long and racing, always swimming toward the sun. Easily tripped up, life interrupted. The ones who don't love you, the ones who don't love you are armed. As much as we know this is our land, as much as we claim this is our land, the world minority is running our country. Our sweat, our women, our mothers. We birthed this nation, built it on free labor and death with no reparations ray in sight. Insight, I need more insight on what this has to do with genocide. Everything. We are here without choice. Many of us fatherless, some of us warm-blooded, West African, Dakota, Cree, Cherokee. We a place with no place. We are natives, beautiful, somewhere people. News flag poles and crosses and so many more little girls plus those 4 we will never forget. We are Moors, portrayed as whores, criminals. We the children of royalty. We red clay goddesses. We down south forests. We the trees with rings of stories. I can't breathe. I'm home from a terrifying place in Octavia Butler. Past, future, past lives, scars we surface. I can't breathe. My son is 4 years from 12. In the park is his own planet where he plays freely. He knows a seed leaves are flowers if you plant it. He loves Bob Marley, Faith Ringgold, and Frida Kahlo. Walks with his head up and doesn't follow. Recites Baraka, sings the blues. He thinks wearing your belt is cool. He is simply a black boy with an imagination built on a nation of poems and a mom that says don't fuck with me. Cable is a winter luxury, so we don't get our information from the idiot box. I've already had to teach my son how to act when we're pulled over by cops. He's seen them wave and like my poems. He's seen them black and flirt and asked to call me on the phone. He's seen them white in Dearborn Heights, accusing me of running a light. I did not run. Mommy, but the policeman is lying. That's the reality too, son. When I can't breathe, I cry in a parking lot, dropping you off at hockey camp, praying the white coaches and white kids don't try to suck the beauty out of your lungs. Pray you black ice skate past the chokeholds, the dangerous walks from the store to buy candy. I can't breathe, so I rush to get you to school daily. I rush to get you from school daily. I collect the mother's intuition. Always feel death moving, always feel death moving. Around this winter in America clock, in these spaces where the air is thin. Humanity is forgotten, an ancestral spirit is blowing hard, and fear has pushed you into a place you don't recognize. A forced language is pushed into your mouth, whipped across your back, along the Ivory Coast, on a ship called Jesus, in the Congo, through the door no return, in the Alabama cotton field, in Chicago, in Cleveland, in Detroit, in Staten Island, in Minneapolis, in Atlanta, in Baltimore. When you look the world in its face, after attempts to hijack your spirit, take your breath loosely, for Lucy. I will inhale, God, and blow my last wind into your body. Your exhale be the Holy Ghost for this land. I can't breathe. I can't breathe.